you to pick a color because you're going to get every single one of these. I have a very similar set from LocknLock, although mine doesn't have the handles, and I have to tell you, I love this set so much because this is the absolute perfect leftover size. I have it in my refrigerator right now with some leftovers, and we're giving them all to you for $3.33 a piece on Easy Pay. 666 gets it home. So you get a red, a purple, a green, a pink, the gold, and the blue. But this size, to me, is the ultimate size for leftovers.
I totally agree. So 5 cups each. So that's 30 total cups of storage that you're getting with the set. And you know what? You all love a handle, and so do I. It's what's like one of my favorite features of LocknLock, because you can just go. You know, it's like having your own little lunch box, your own little snack box, whatever you want to call it. You could put more than food in these, and I love the capacity of 5 cups. So first I want to show you, though, are you using the throwaways that are out there? These are not always going to be BPA-free, dishwasher, freezer, microwave safe. They're not airtight, watertight, right? They're throwaways. So what you spend on these, sometimes you could get a set. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, if you go buy some of these, you're going to spend more money, and especially more money over time. These are $3 a piece. Better capacity. Yeah. You can do more with them. But I like to show this because we're airtight and we're watertight, and this is really what LocknLock is all about. So I have cotton candy in here, and when cotton candy, when water hits it, it liquefies, you know, it turns into syrup. Of course, yeah. So I go lid down into the water here. And, you know, I'm not wimping out on this, you know. This is in here, I'm just saying. So I take it out. Now I have to make sure that I dry this well, because, you know, if any of the as soon as the water gets on that from the outside gets in, that sugar, it turns to sugar water. So give me 1 sec. I can't get over this price. It should be $55. It's all right, I forgot to take off my last latch. But here you go, ready? Dry. Completely. Oh, I dropped one in already. Feel it. It's dry though. Yeah, it's completely dry. Yeah, it's completely dry. So that's what happens. And so right there, that's what you want to make sure doesn't happen to your food, right? You want to make sure that it's airtight and it's watertight. And that's what we are. And we save you food, we save you money, and we save you time. This is the leftover size. We're going to show you lots of things you can put in here, but when you have leftovers, the leftover pasta, in fact, I have this size right now with a bunch of little Spritz cookies I just made in it, but it is the ultimate leftover size, especially when, you know, you've made like a big pasta or a casserole, or you've made salmon and you have some vegetables and some potatoes or whatever. Like, this size is perfect. It's also the size I bring when I'm bringing a meal to work. Yeah. Because you know, it's big enough that it'll hold a full meal. It is that 5-cup size. To me, it is perfection. Unlike our other pack-ups in this show, I'm not going to ask you what color you want, because you will get one of each color. It is the multi-set. Yeah. And, you know, Sandra, you get the box of crackers and cookies. Okay, and anymore, this is like $3 if you're lucky. Sometimes closer to $5. Exactly, and they come in your cardboard containers. Guess what? This is not going to keep anything fresh. It's really not. And, you know, half the time you go in, and at least at my house, the kids leave it open, and I'm like, oh my God, everything's stale. Why would you do that? We don't do that, of course, because we have LocknLock. But let me just show you. So you pour this in. By the way, these are done quickly. Don't wait. Yeah. So that's the whole bag. Yeah, it's the whole bag. I'm just going to make sure I get the whole bag in. 5 cups is exactly the right size. It's the right size. It is the Goldilocks size that we all want. If you want to stack these up in the refrigerator, they stack beautifully. I always have a couple of these sitting in the refrigerator. Oh yeah, and you know what else? This is the Goldilocks size. It feels like at 5 cups sometimes, but also the rectangular shape is really, I mean, it's my favorite, because it goes right into your freezer, right into your fridge. It nestles, it sits beautifully. And by the way, these nest, so the base is nest without the lids, but it still saves that prime real estate that's in your cupboards, and I love that. Now, you can marinate in here too, so maybe it's 2 pieces of steak or 2 pieces of chicken. All right, there you go. So marinate, flip it, because even though it has this handle lid, that lays flat. So you can still flip when it's halftime and you have to go 2 more hours on the other side. You know, you could do that. Yesterday I was going to my mom's house and I made this, make this big salad to take with me, okay, for like a bunch of people. So I put all of my shredded carrots, my tomatoes, what else did I have in there? Cucumber, all of it. I made homemade croutons. I had Parmesan cheese. I made a dressing. I put it all, now obviously the greens I had in a bigger container, but I put everything in the LocknLock this size,
put them all in a tote.
Yep.
It was perfect. And then when I got to my mother's house, I could quickly assemble. Everything stayed separated. I didn't have to
Exactly.
worry about dressing, getting into my bag that what Christmas cookies were in. I'm telling you, this is, I'm very passionate about this at any price. This is the set that
price
I
is
have,
amazing.
and I love it. If purchased separately, though, $55. You're getting it home for under $20, $19 on Easy Pay, three easy payments of $6.66. You get every color that you see right there.
Exactly. You get all the colors. I love when you don't have to pick
Do you know
one
what?
because
This
they're
is
all
the
so
set
fabulous.
that allows you to clean out
Yeah.
that drawer where you keep all of your containers.
I like that.
Some of them you're missing, maybe the
This
the
is your
lids.
refresh right here.
You just clean it out
Yep.
and you have the perfect size. It's also a great size for like hair tool, like
Yeah,
hair
a little
bands
sewing
and stuff.
kit, you know, a little
First aid kit.
yep, and all the things you need. And so your TS, you know, the Today's Special Value with the glass, that's your new baking refresh and microwave. You could use this all around the house if you wanted to, if you're looking to refresh that way for your food. But A to Z, soup to nuts, everywhere. How about deviled eggs? They're going to leave an odor in the fridge, I promise you, but not with the lock and lock on there. So once that lid is on, it's airtight and watertight. So that's what's important. So that actually keeps the odor in and doesn't let it maximize throughout the refrigerator, right? Because we don't want that, obviously.
Only show at this price.
yeah.
This should be $55. You're getting them home for
Veggies.
$3.33 a piece. Please know, though, at the end of this show, which is in 20 minutes, the price goes up. And this is the Lock and Lock you love, but even better because it has the handles. And this is the leftover size.
That's exactly right. It's your leftover. It could be your meal prep. You
great
know,
meal prep size.
It's great meal prep size. Like right here, we have meal prep. We have grilled chicken. So you have your grilled chicken breasts. Chop them up, put them in a
wait a
salad,
minute.
put them on wraps,
Hang on a
sandwiches.
second. You're getting 6 of these. If you're someone who does like a big meal prep,
Yeah.
you could put your chicken, your rice, your vegetables, whatever it is, and you've got 6 of them. You
Yeah,
probably
you
don't
have
even
6.
need 6 for that. Maybe you want to do like 4 days in advance
get a
or
little
something.
dessert, too.
You know. Actually, with this, you could make enough for a week. You eat
Yeah.
one that day,
Yep.
and then you got the rest of your 6 days right there.
There you go. I like it.
Now, this is really cool from Lock and Lock.